friends. I thought I would share with you some things that I am going to list today. I know this is a weird angle, you guys, but my phone stand is a bit janky. I've been through so many of these. I need to get a new one. This is the brand Vitamin A. Brand to definitely know, newer to me. This one had some stains on it. I did have to stain treat it. I got them out. Elastic waist, really stretchy, drawstring. These retail for quite a bit. They have pockets too. They have some minor pilling, but I think those will do all right. I should be able to get 20 to 30 bucks for those. This Free People skirt, I have been trying to sell this on a live sell forever. This is size 8. I don't know why. I don't know. I sell so much Free People during live sales, you guys. I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's a mini skirt. It has a length of 15 inches. I have that memorized because I have literally measured this so many times. I paid $4 for this. It's slightly faded, but it's super cute skirt. It's kind of stretchy. It's got a little slit. It's perfect for the season, but it just didn't sell. So I found sold comps for this exact skirt in worse condition for like $25. So hey, I will list it, friends. I won't talk about the Skims too much. If you are new around here, I buy my Skims. It's Kim Kardashian's shapewear, clothing, slash active wear, intimates wear line. I buy it here locally. I buy it in liquidation. I usually buy it like 100 pieces at a time and I list it and I do very well selling it. So 2 of these are maternity, I think. No, one is maternity. They are like a sculpting legging. Your baby bump goes there. And then these 2 are shapewear. One of you commented, it was so funny on today's video. Thank you for all the love on the recent videos, you guys. I have been trying out this new format where I just take you guys along my reselling task and I just film it as I go. You guys know I'm a very part-time reseller, so I usually film these videos over a couple of days. And I didn't think you guys would enjoy it, but these last couple of weeks, you guys have been really enjoying these longer, just come and do everything with me videos. A lot of you have told me you list, you photograph, you just put it on the background, you listen to me. So I'm going to keep doing it and I'm going to start making them even longer, you guys. And these are videos where we do everything. I show you what I'm listing. I photograph. I take you to the Goodwill outlet. I take you to the thrift store. I show you me listing. I talk to you in the car. Like, it's just a hodgepodge of everything. And you guys seem to really be enjoying the longer form content. So I'm just going to keep going as long as I want. Like, this video might be an hour long. I don't know. Because you guys enjoy it. I enjoy filming it, so I'm going to keep doing it. And then we just sprinkle in and talk about reseller topics in between it. This is Artisan NY. These are a size medium. I got these in wholesale. I paid $4 for these. These are 100% cotton. Again, very timely because I'm filming this in June, very in season. These I did wash. They didn't even have any stains or anything. I just thought they could use a nice wash because they're white and they've got like the Swiss dot and they look perfect. So sometimes I will wash things, you guys. I probably should have just steamed those, but whatever. I did it. It's done. Boohoo, boho, boohoo, it's boohoo. Size 10. This is new with the tags. I do not pick up this brand. I don't even really pick it up at the Goodwill outlet anymore, you guys. Why did I pick this up? I picked it up at I will pick up, I'll make exceptions for brands at the Goodwill outlet if it's new with tags. I'm like, let me just save this from the landfill. Surely somebody will want this. This is another piece. Listen, even though I've been live selling for almost 3 years, you guys, I still am trying to figure out like what buyers want. I tried to sell this in a live sell like 15 times. No, I usually run things in a live sell. I'm exaggerating. If it doesn't sell in a live sell 2 to 3 times, that's when I pull it from the live sell because I don't want to keep showing just the same things. And I will either list it, send it to Crossroads. This one I'm actually sending to Crossroads. Sometimes they'll take this brand from me. It's a size 10. It's brand new, great condition. Sometimes you'll find stuff at the Goodwill outlet, you guys, that even though it's new with the tags, it's still like, ew, this looks like it's been in a bin. This does not. This looks brand new with the tags. And my local Crossroads will take this brand from me a lot. So I will send that to Crossroads. These True Religion? True Religion jeans. Got these from the Goodwill outlet, size 29. Haley high-rise super skinny jeans. Really good condition. If they were a size 28, I might keep them. Skinny jeans. This is another... A lot of this stuff I tried to sell live and it didn't sell. I feel like there's a misconception about live sellers that they will live sell the stuff they can't sell. I'm kind of the opposite, you guys. My live sales are great, I feel like, because I give you first dibs on things before I list them. Like, I don't take junk to my live sales. I usually take things that I probably would list, but I'm like, let's see if it sells live first. And if I can make a profit without having to list it, fine. If not, I'll list it. So I only showed these in a live sale once. They didn't sell. And I know the value of these. The True Religion jeans, even the skinny jeans, I could easily sell these for like 20 to 30. I actually sold a True Religion jean, a skinny jean in a size 32 for $45 just yesterday. So, yeah, you know, a lot of my reselling friends are like, oh, True Religion used to sell so great. Doesn't sell anymore. I think it just depends on the style and the size. Tulle, size medium, occasionally sold at Anthropologie. It's hard to show you this dress holding it up. I'm actually going to keep this for myself. This is a perfect little work dress for me. It's got the Swiss dot print. It has the necktie. And I like it. It's just a nice, fun, easy black dress to wear. And I need that type of stuff for work and for real estate. This is adorable. ModCloth, size extra, extra small. This has pockets. I love the striped multicolor print. It's 100% cotton. I'm going to get this listed. Recently just sold a ModCloth blazer for like $30. This Madewell 100% cotton sweater is so comfortable and stretchy. That feels like such good quality. I love anything 100% cotton. I love the knit. I want to keep this, but I have so many sweaters and I can easily flip that for like 25 bucks. So I am going to list that. That's another piece. Live sell people didn't want it, so I will list it. A Free People top, We the Free, size extra small, totally oversized. I could probably get like 15 to 20 for that. Soft surroundings, I don't have the best luck with, you guys. I got this at the Goodwill outlet. I don't know. I was going to list that. I might actually take it to Crossroads. It's a size large. It like drapes over. It's cute. It just, I don't have the best luck selling soft surroundings. And this is a Revolve brand, Song of Style. Brand new with the tags. This is size extra small. This dress retailed for a couple $100, you guys. This retailed, I think, for $350, close to $400. Brand new with the tags. It's got this beautiful embroidery all over it, and it's 100% cotton. It's just hard to show you. I am definitely going to get this listed. So that's what I'm going to be listing today, among other things. Also got this stack of wallets and bags recently from my storage unit, and I think I'm going to live sell these first, and if they don't sell, I'm going to do list them. 90% of these are all leather. Actually, I think they're all leather. So Tory Burch, Kate Spade, these Coach bags. I love Coach leather. A lot of people, I feel like people appreciate the Coach leather. People don't appreciate the older, Signature C Coach prints, but their vintage leather stuff, I don't know if this is vintage, it's just so nice, and it's so durable. I'm going to do pick one. I've done that before for my live sales, where I will start the auction, I'll show all of these bags, and I'll be like, the winner of the auction can pick whatever bag or wallet they want, and that seems to work really well for me. So I think I'm going to do that just because these are all kind of similar mid-tier brands. They're leather. Some of these retail, this one I looked up, retailed for $300. So yeah, I think that'll work out really well. So we have Tory Burch, Coach, Kate Spade, and they're all leather. So I think that's what I'm going to do with these. I will leave a link to that live sale down below if you want to come and check it out. Guys, I have had these two bags for well over a year. This one I've had for about 2 years. I looked up current comps on similar conditions, and this sold anywhere from $1,000 to $1,300. This just looks like a piece of art. I mean, that's how it was designed, to look like a piece of art. It's beautiful. It is huge, and it's literally just been sitting in my office for a year with me trying to decide what to do with it. At first, you guys, 2 years ago, I was like, I'll keep this, I'll wear it. I'm never going to carry this. It's just not my vibe. It's beautiful, but it gives me like a tote, like vibes that you would wear on a summer European vacation or something. And even then, I just don't carry bags this big. Like, this is literally the size of my diaper bag, you guys. I only carry bags this big if I'm carrying a diaper bag or if I'm traveling, like airport, and I just could never, I would never disrespect this and make it a diaper bag. So 2 years later, I'm like, all right. Then I was like, I'll list it myself. But I think what I'm going to do with both of these, you guys, I'm just going to ship them to the RealReal, let them authenticate it, let them deal with the customer service. And the RealReal doesn't currently have this bag listed. So I think they have it sold multiple times, but they don't have any listed. I think, I could be wrong, I think this would sell very fast on the RealReal. This is a hard bag to find. And then this one, I think it's called the Dior Boston bag. This one is not in as great of shape. I was going to sell this myself, but then I was like, you know what? I'm not like a luxury bag seller, you guys. I've sold a couple luxury bags. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I've sold, in the last year on my live sales, actually, I've sold maybe like 20 luxury bags, but I don't think that I'm not, you know, a luxury seller. I've just dabbled in it, and I just feel more comfortable selling this stuff on consignment. Yeah, it's just easier for me. I mean, if you can see from my very messy office, I have plenty of stuff to sell here. And I just feel more comfortable doing, especially this bag. I just feel like this is a really special one that I think that will sell really well on the RealReal. This one I could sell myself. This is a bag I might actually carry myself. I actually had this authenticated myself, and I think they told me this came from the early 90s, I believe they said. Like this one, I'm not the type of person that likes a lot of labels and logos, but this kind of just looks like a pattern to me. It doesn't scream Christian Dior. I could be wrong. I don't know. It is cute. Like, this is the size of bag I would carry. I'm a little torn on what I'm going to do with this one. But this bad boy, I have the box ready. I'm packaging it up. It's going to the RealReal. I'm never going to carry that. I'll probably never list it because I keep going back and forth. Like, it's too beautiful. I can't list it. Maybe I'll carry it. And if I keep doing that, it's just going to sit in my office for another 2 years. This one I need to think. Maybe, you know what? I have some work meetings to go to today. I'm going to carry this today. And I will report back and let you know if it feels comfortable and doable and it's bigger. Like, I like a bag that has enough space that I can fit my phone, my notebook, and, you know, my like toiletries and stuff, my lipsticks, lip gloss. I feel like this could be a cute work meeting bag. So I'll carry this today to some work meetings and report back. But this one right now, I'm packaging this bad boy up and it's going to the RealReal. The RealReal gets my stuff very fast because I'm in California and they have me ship it to their office in Arizona. So they usually get my stuff next day, and then they usually have it listed within a week or two. 2 weeks is a long time for them to list my stuff. It's usually listed within a week of me sending it. We do have 2 stores here, and I keep saying I'm going to go there because you can make an appointment. If you guys live in a city where they have a RealReal store, you can make an appointment and you sit down with someone. I forget what they're called, basically a buyer, and they go through and they tell you like, okay, this is what we can take, this is what we can't take, this is what, you know, comps are saying. It's really a personal service, and they usually give you a shopping credit for doing that, you guys. I have done it where someone comes to your home. I did not let her in my house. We live in a condo building that has conference rooms and like meeting offices. So I actually just had her meet me in one of the conference rooms. But she was telling me that she'll go into like homes. She came from a house in my neighborhood where she was in the woman's closet for 5 hours, just picking all the stuff the woman wanted her to sell. I was like, wow. That's a pretty cool job. I had her meet me. I filmed this. If I can remember which video this is in, I'll link it. I don't know if I can remember. It was like 2 months back. And she came, I had like 6 items. She took 5 of them, and that was the fastest things have ever been listed. She picked them up on like a Monday, and then by like Thursday, everything was listed. So it's definitely faster if you can go into the store or if you can go and have someone come to your home. Now I'm thinking, should I just take this to the dang store? I don't have time. I want to get this shipped out today. If I had time, I would take this to the store. This is one of the drawbacks of working full-time and doing part-time reselling, is that there's certain reselling tasks that I would love to do that I just can't. Like, one of my suppliers just texted me literally this morning, and she's like, hey, I just got 10 Nordstrom pallets. They are not picked over. No one's been in them. They're completely raw. Do you want them? And I was like, 10? Do I have to take all 10? She's like, yeah, you need to pick them up today. And I'm like, I can't. She's being kind because she does not have to offer that to me. I'm not a big time buyer of pallets from her. She literally has people that buy truckloads from her. So I thought it was really kind that she offered me the deal. But I'm like, be realistic, Nikki. You're part-time. Yes, I could make the space for 10 pallets. Like, my storage unit has available units, but how long would that take me to process by myself, So I tried to like do a deal and be like, well, can I just take 2? She's like, no, you need to take all 10. These are amazing. I have like 5 other guys. I'm just offering this to you because, we're friends. And I was like, no, thanks, girl. Just give it to them. I can't do that. So there's certain opportunities I feel like you just got to be realistic, you guys. So it can be a big opportunity like that, and it could be something like this where I'm like, well, should I just take like the hour or 2 and go through the store process and get this listed within 3 days, or should I just save my time and get it shipped and it'll be listed in 2 weeks? So you pick and choose, friends. I pick my time, and I'm just gonna let it get listed when it gets listed. But yeah, that was an insane pallet deal, and that would have been great for Q4, you guys. Lots of little tidbits in here. I'm already stocking up for Q4, as you should be thinking ahead a season or even 2 seasons. Start getting your inventory ready, your new with tags items for back to school, for Black Friday, for Christmas. I'm already thinking like that. So that's why I was trying to bargain with her, because it's all new with tags inventory, she told me. I'm thinking like, dang, that would be amazing for back to school in Q4, but I just can't take 10 pallets. So, all right, I'm done rambling. I'll catch you later. Update, friends, on the Real. I actually decided to schedule an appointment and have them come to my house because they were offering $100 shopping credit on their website if you either went to the store or had someone come to your house. And I just thought, why would I drive to UPS when I can just have someone pick this stuff up? So I've decided to keep the Dior bag for now. I carried it, got a lot of compliments, and it was really sturdy. And holy moly, you guys, I looked up sold comps on that bag, anywhere from like $600 to $900. I will not be keeping that bag very long, but I'm going to carry it for a little bit. But they are actually scheduled to come to my house today to do a pickup. So probably in the next video, I will report back and let you know how quickly they got things listed, what they listed it for. I'm also selling them some Louis Vuitton shoes and another Prada handbag that I found in my storage unit, because I hoard things because I think I'm going to carry them and use them, and I don't. So I will report back and let you know how that goes. And now I have $100 shopping credit to use on their website. Friends, today we're doing a highly requested video. We are deep diving into some of the best-selling men's brands. I love selling men's clothing. It's my favorite clothing category to sell in. I prefer selling men's clothing over women's clothing. We will get into that. We will get into why and how I make money selling men's clothing. Let's get into it, because I don't want you to miss out on money to be made when there's a ton of money to be made selling men's items. If you have not seen one of these videos, I will link them down below. I like to start very broad and then go very narrow. So like I will just start by typing men's t-shirts, men's jeans, men's footwear. And if you didn't know, when you type in men's and it populates these searches below, these are some of the most popular things that people are searching for. It's kind of predicting what you're going to put based on the popularity of what people are searching for. So it looks like right now a lot of people are looking for men's watches. I feel like that makes sense considering Father's Day just passed. Men's shoes, men's cologne, jeans. Let's start with jeans because that is a category I sell a lot in. Okay, so you can see there are 1.2 plus million results for men's jeans, but we don't want to know what's listed. We want to know what's actually selling. Is this what I do in my free time? Yes, yes it is. And this is why my eBay sales are thriving right now, you guys, because I take the time to do the research. I actually find this fun because I love reselling and I find it interesting to know what's selling. And by doing this, I know that I'll make more money because I'm more knowledgeable. So you just have to spin it like that. If you don't find this fun, just think of this, doing this research as time spent so that you make more money. So we're going to scroll down here. Let me zoom in because I know when you guys watch this back, it helps to be zoomed in. We're going to scroll down and we want to see what is actually selling. So I'm going to click sold. Now keep in mind, I have not put any brands. Okay, I'd start without doing any brand because I want to know all the brands, you know. So we went from 1.2 to 420,000 plus results. That's pretty cool. So we're narrowing it down, and it looks like the first most recent sale that just sold is this Vivienne Westwood. I did not know that she made men's jeans. See, this is why so good to do. I learn things too by doing these videos, you guys. I didn't know. I don't think I knew she made men's clothing at all. So let's take a look at this. That's the number one sale that came out because it is the most recent. So these are the low crotch. That word always makes me laugh. It just sounds like such a vulgar word. I don't know why. Vivienne West. Oh, she did a collaboration with Lee. Looks like these are collaboration. I could be wrong. Interesting. Pretty good pictures. This is not a video to judge other sellers at all. I just like to look at the quality of the pictures to see, you know, what's getting top dollar. So looks like these sold for $107 and they're coming from the United Kingdom. Cool. Hey, you learn something new every day. I literally did not know that she makes men's clothing. Fubu Premium Fat Albert embroidered jeans. These sold on a best offer. Those are cool. I've never seen those before. Is that another collaboration? I remember Fat Albert, or do I just remember talking to people? I think I was too young to watch that, but I think I remember people talking about it. I know Fubu can be a moneymaker. Is this another one that came from out of the country? Oh yeah, I think it came from, the seller was in Canada. That's pretty cool. What size are these? 38 by 31. All right, I feel like those are kind of niche. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these in the men's section. I know I haven't. I wish I would. Now, Joe's Jeans, that is a brand. Bread and butter men's and women's jean brand that I almost always, you guys, will pick up at the Goodwill outlet. I don't always sell it myself. Here's what the tag looks like. Sometimes I will just send it to consignment, like ThredUp, or sometimes I will take it to Crossroads. But I have actually sold this exact jean in this exact size, and I sold it for $29.99. So this is one to be on the lookout for. I can tell you from personal experience, especially the Brixton fit, if you can find it in the bigger sizes. I think mine was like a 38. I sold a 38 and I sold a 42 for $48. I think those are a little harder to find. So yeah, this is one I can tell you, a bread and butter men's, I was going to say brand, but you have to be very careful with this brand, you guys, because not all of their fits of jeans are equal. Also, excuse me, the allergies, you guys already know. my oldies but my goldies that have been here for years know between like April to July, it's just a mess with the allergy. I've tried everything you guys have recommended. Some of you have recommended local bee pollen. I was actually putting that in smoothies and tea. That really helped, you guys. But I didn't like, they look like little bird pellets, and it kind of grossed me out. It's a very strong smell, and I could push past it in the smoothie, but in the tea, it was, I don't know. I'm kind of a wussy when it comes to like texture and stuff. Um, yeah, but that did really help, so thank you. And I finished the whole bottle. It's just, I don't know if I want to do that again. But little tip, if you're not a wuss like I am with textures and things, local bee pollen, if you can get that, that's very helpful if you have seasonal allergies like I do. So Joe's jeans, back to the point. Women's, I don't know what's happened over the last couple of years. I know what's happened. A lot more people have been able to find them, and they're just more flooded on the market. But if you can find this specific style in the men's, I know it sells very well. Last time I listed it and it sold within a month. Tommy Hilfiger is another men's jeans brand that I have a lot of experience selling. I love selling Tommy Hilfiger, just period, in men's. I sell a lot of the sweaters, a lot of the blazers, and the jeans. Here is what the tag looks like. These are really good photos too, which is great. You'll notice that the top couple of listings, sometimes even like the top first couple pages of listings, you guys, has very good photos. Photo quality does matter. Do you need expensive ring lights and like floodlights and all that stuff? No. They just need to be clear so that people can see, like, look, these are on the floor. I take photos on the floor occasionally, but I usually white out the background. But you don't even have to do that, you guys. If you haven't seen my video on how I photograph things fast, a lot of you were shocked. You're like, wow, your photo setup is so much more basic than mine. I need to like reel it in and not overthink it. Like, don't overthink it, you guys. Just get the clear photos like this done. Like, this is a perfect photo. You can see the tag, you can see the jeans. But this is another one, personal experience. I pick up almost all sizes in men's as long as it's in good condition, you guys. I find this a lot at the Goodwill outlet, and I also find it just in my traditional thrift stores, and I will pick it up. Especially, I love picking up Tommy Hilfiger, anything men's, on $2 day. I so miss $1 day. We used to have it, I think it ended a year ago here. Every Thursday, not every color, a color of the week, let's say the purple tag of the week, every Thursday it would be $1, and then the next week it would be yellow, and so on and so on. But they just couldn't afford, they sent out this long email, they couldn't afford to do $1 day anymore, supposedly. So now it's $2 day. That's just still pretty good. Paper Denim and Cloth is a newer to me brand. I don't know why I've passed this brand for years. Well, I kind of know why. Like, look at this. New with tags. This only sold for $25, which, hey, that's not bad if you can find this at the Goodwill outlet. But I don't know. My thrift stores jeans, men's jeans, are usually priced anywhere from $7 to $10. So this wouldn't be that great for me if I picked it up from a traditional thrift store. But now I know, if I can, to be on the lookout at the Goodwill outlet. I would like to see some comps for this brand pre-owned. Maybe we'll find that. And take note, friends, the first 3 listings we've looked at are 4. They've all been pre-owned, so that's pretty inspiring. That shows, you know, that the male jeans have no problem selling even if they're pre-owned. Do we look at these? Oh, here's another paper denim sold for $29.98. That's not bad, new with tags. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what those would sell at pre-owned. Here's a brand I've never heard of. Replay Lenric. Have you guys heard of this brand? Let me know. Holy crapoly. This seller has 40,000 reviews. Have they been on eBay since eBay started 2 million years ago? Oh my goodness. Sorry, I got... Here's the tag. Clearly a very big time seller. Really good photos. I've never seen this brand before. So maybe a brand to be on the lookout for. Looks like it's made in Tunisia. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I think I did. These are a size 34, 32. Okay. Hey, you learn something new every day. I'm going to add that one to my list of brands to be on the lookout for. This is a brand I find all the time, and I very rarely pick it up because you can see the sold price of $15. I got a couple of these in a jeans mystery bag, and I actually just sent them to Crossroads, and they did take them. I think they gave me $8 per jean, and I had $1 into them, so I will take that. And I told you guys what I do with that. I always take the store credit, and I use that money to buy more expensive things. I mean, if you can get this for $1, it's not bad, but I definitely wouldn't pay up. So just something to keep in mind, unless we find some other sold comps that look amazing. Oh, here's another new brand. I really get excited doing these videos, you guys, when I find brands I don't know, because it just adds to my knowledge, you know, my data bank of brands. And so then when I'm out in the wild, I can move a little quicker and be like, oh, that's a brand I remember I wrote down to be on the lookout for. This is a brand I know I've seen before, and I think I've passed it. There's the tag. Tellison. Have you guys heard of that brand? Now that I'm looking at the tag, I know I've seen this tag before. 3130. Great photos. Are these pre-owned? Yep, pre-owned. They took a best offer. And Tellison, slim taper, Japanese. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to write that one down because I know I've seen this tag. Now that I've seen the tag, this is why looking at the tag is helpful. It kind of sparks your memory, like, wait a minute, I have seen this before. This is going to be a brand I'm going to be on the lookout. Diesel. Here's another brand I love selling. Pick it up all the time. These are Diesel Stretch Slim Straight Gray Jeans. A lot of these top sales. Wow, look at that, 31,000 reviews. That's awesome. Looks like all they sell are jeans. We should definitely go look at their solds. Looks like they sold for $38. They take great photos. There's the tag, you guys, if you haven't seen that tag. This is another brand. Almost always, there are a couple of brands that no matter what, if they're at the Goodwill outlet, I'm going to pick them up because I know if I list them, I can sell them. And if they don't sell listing, then I can take them to Crossroads. ThredUp does not take men's jeans, so I don't send them men's clothing, which I always find strange because when I was doing my research, I think ThredUp started as an online thrift store for men's clothing. But I guess there wasn't enough money in men's for them to, you know, because women buy 20 million times more clothing than men do. So they made the move to women's. But I wish they took both, you know. I don't think they had to cut it off totally. I know men online shop, case in point. I don't know if a man bought these, but I know men online shop. They message me when they buy things for me and things. Anyways, I digress. Diesel, a definite pickup for me. Just check condition. It is worth checking style, but in men's jeans, it's a definite pickup for me. Ooh, what's this brand? Bulwark? Let's close some tabs. Never heard of that one. Let's see what's going on there. This one's sold for $24.97. Nice. Oh, these are new without the tags. There's the tag. Interesting. These look like they're sturdy. You know what I mean? Kind of like, are they good for like hunting, or because I just saw a bear? Are they good for like working? They're the straight fit with stretch. I want to click this photo. There we go. I was like, why can't I click? There's the tag. Yeah, they're flame resistant. These must be good for like, let's Google it. I feel like this is like a hunting, maybe. Let's check. Let's check. Let's see if my intuition is right. Whoa, it's pulling up a podcast. Maybe I need to put in jeans. Shop flame resistant jeans. So that has to be for like if you're working or if you're hunting, right? Looks like they have a couple of different. You know what? Now that I see this up close, I've seen this tag before somewhere. Wow, these retail for quite a bit. Look at that, you guys. 86, 76, 68, 100. Oh, they have insect shield. Yeah, these are definitely for like camping, hunting. I have only been camping once in my life, and I was going to call him my fiance. I've been married 3 weeks now. I have to get used to saying husband. My husband grew up camping and like staying in their parents', I don't even know what it's called. That's how little experience I have with it. The thing that you can like attach to your truck and you can sleep in a trailer. I don't know. Anyways, he grew up doing that, and they're from Southern California, so they would always like take it to Mexico. That's very much a Southern California thing. People here that like grew up, that were born and raised here, they act like going to Mexico is like going across the street, which if you're in San Diego, it kind of is. It's like 30 minutes away, but it's just funny how they're, even my friend, she's just like, yeah, we're going to go to Mexico tonight. I was like, okay, that's like 2 hours from here, but anyways, he grew up doing that and he really wants to go camping. And I'm thinking of like all the guards I need to have because insects tear me up. So maybe I need some bulwark. What are they called? Bulwark jeans. And I need an insect shield. I'll just like totally cover myself in some type of shield. Like, gonna look like a crazy person with a net over my entire body. Oh boy, these videos, you guys. If you're still here, don't forget to give this a thumbs up, subscribe. This is going to be a long video. You guys said you have liked the long videos, so this is going to be long. We're not just going to do this brand research. I'm also going to show you coming up some things I'm listing. And then for those of you that care, I'm going to show you some beauty stuff I've been doing towards the end. I'll put that towards the end because some of you do not care about that, but a lot of you have been asking me about the prep of doing stuff. So I'll put that towards the end of the video. So this video is going to be long. So if I can stay on track, hopefully we can get this done in 45 minutes. This is a good video to put on if you're listing or something like that. Oh, if you saw yesterday's video, you know my 3-year-old makes an entrance. I'm filming this at 5 a.m. and he wakes up every morning at that time. What are you doing, Zane? Okay. All right, so these are Levi's 501, another favorite of mine to sell. I sell these in women's, I sell them in men's. These are Buttonfly, and these sold for a best offer, and they are pre-owned. So definitely want to be on the lookout for. Levi's are not all created equal, you guys. Definitely look up the size and the style that you're going to be listing, but that's another one that if I'm at the Goodwill outlet, it's almost always a definite pickup for me. Oh, look at these jeans. These only sold for $7. Oh, they did an auction. I almost never do auctions, you guys. When I first started selling on eBay, that's all I did. I don't know. Are these like vintage diesel? Is this the same diesel we saw earlier? It says Diesel Industry. Well, they only sold for $7. If you guys know, let me know in the comments down below. This is a brand I almost always skip. Aeropostale. Postal? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. They just don't bring much money. This is a brand I don't even pick up at the Goodwill outlet, you guys. Just FYI. You guys actually taught me about Carhartt. I feel so silly because for years I've been skipping Carhartt jeans that were like, I'm not going to say always, but very frequently I find Carhartt jeans that are in crazy looking condition. Like a lot of people that do manual labor, painting, construction, I guess they like Carhartt. And you guys told me a couple months ago, they actually, like the more beat up they are, the more like broken in they are, people like them, I guess. So I didn't know that because I've found so many over the years that were like, literally, I'm not kidding, like these jeans would have paint stains, oil stains. I would try to get the stains out. I would get some of them out, but you guys told me people will buy them. Look at these. These vintage Carhartt sold for best offer. We don't know what, but they sold. I mean, if you can find them for a decent price, here's another diesel. Love selling diesel. Mavi jeans. I've sold this brand before. Let's look at the tag. That name sounds very familiar. Yes, I've sold this brand many times. This is another one to be on the lookout for. Mavi jeans. What is this? What is pre-loved partner? I've never seen that check before. Let us go discover together. How do you become an eBay pre-loved partner? eBay to launch pre-love partner pilot program. What? eBay is launching a new pilot program to highlight pre-loved fashion at the end of March. Well, currently in June, but okay, which I guess is just continuing, which sellers can join. Oh, eBay will display a pre-loved partner program badge next to items that qualify. Huh. eBay's goal in creating the program was to highlight the best of eBay's pre-loved offering. Sellers who make the cut will get a special... Have any of you gotten this badge? I've never seen that before. eBay is also promising dedicated marketing assets and events. Oh, this is why. If you haven't seen my recent video, I was shooting to get top rated. No, I am top rated. I thought this said top rated plus. So top rated seller status. Here's the qualifications. Item not received must not exceed 1%. I have that. Significantly not as described. I have all of these except this last one. I do not offer 30-day returns on all of my items because I have some very expensive gowns and like really like $2,000 dresses, and I do not want to offer returns on those. This is usually the metric that gets me out of being able to do certain programs, you guys. I don't want to offer 30-day returns on all of my like almost 2,000 items on eBay. Interrupted by the toddler. Does anyone else a toddler wake up at the crack of dawn? He's such a morning person like his mama. Let's see. Certain types of items sold online have higher return rates than other items, and having to offer a 30-day return policy may be an issue for sellers who list used apparel. Yeah, exactly. That's why I do not qualify. But the extreme exposure the program offers may be tempting. Not really. So if you guys want to check out, I'm a mess, you guys. If you guys want to check it out, this website's called ecommercebytest.com. I've never, what listing were we at? I've never seen that badge before. Which one were we looking at? This one. So Jersey J's is a pre-loved partner. That's pretty cool though. And let's see. Yeah, he does 30-day returns. Seller pays for return shipping. Yeah, I'm not doing that. No thanks. Oh, but look, he's got all the badges. He's got the top rated plus. That's what I was shooting for. I'm just top rated. But I just really don't want to offer returns on all of my items. He's a pre-loved partner. Yeah, okay. Cool. Good for you, Jersey Jays. That's pretty awesome. But back to the brand. I got sidetracked again. Brand, definitely be on the lookout for. It's a fast seller for me. I don't make a ton of money selling it, but it's an easy $20 to $30 flip for me. And you can see Jersey J's, the pre-loved partner, sold those for $22. You learn something new every day. That is why I love filming these videos for you guys, but I do this like 2 to 3 times a week, and I just don't film it. I guess I could film it every time I do it. I will do this like on a Friday night if I just want to see what's going on, you know, what's selling. So I do this all the time, you guys. But if you'd like me to film it more often, let me know. Wow, this is a good deal. 3 vintage 80s Wrangler cowboy cut jeans for $29.50. That seems like a steal. As if this video was not long enough, I'm taking you back 2 months to when I was in Miami for my bachelorette party. If you are new here, I had my bachelorette party in Miami, and I went a day early before everyone else. Well, actually, two of my best friends were like, we're coming with you. I went a day before the party started just to go thrifting and to film, and this was the coolest thrift store. I'm so sorry, I cannot remember the name. Any of you local Floridians, what do you call yourself when you're from Miami? Miamians? Miamians? You know how we're like Los Angelinos, and what do you call yourselves? Do you just say Floridians? I can't think of anything. Anyways, there's one of my best friends there, always getting in the shot, love her for it. This was the coolest thrift store. It's very niche, you guys, like they had a ton of vintage stuff. They had record players. You'll see everything. They had cool like shoes. It was like a mix of like a vintage slash like what did you call it, emo slash goth slash trendy. It was just super cool, you guys. I loved it in here. I feel like this is the type of thrift store, if you guys go to the Goodwill outlet, I feel like this is not offensive. You know the group that we all call the t-shirt bros. I feel like this is the type of thrift store that they would open, you know, like a group of like 10 t-shirt bros were like, let's open a super cool shop, man. I loved it in here though. I'm not trying to be shady or anything at all. I really loved it. Did I buy a single thing? No, I did not. But super cool, unique pieces. Like, look at this jacket. Not the most affordable place either. A lot of this stuff, I talked to the manager, a lot of this stuff is from smaller brands. Some of it, very little, very little fast fashion stuff. A ton of vintage items, but their prices, you guys, like this was $30, which wasn't bad. Most of their stuff was like upwards of $50. And remember, I was flying home because this is in Miami. I live in California, so I just had to be mindful of what I picked up. But nonetheless, I was very happy I went here. Two-piece tux for $50 is not bad. I don't have the best luck selling tuxes. The last time I sold a tux was 2 years ago that I found at the Goodwill outlet. If you've seen that video, you are a true oldie but goldie, because I did film when I found that Christian Dior tux jacket. I sent it to the Real and it gave me a net profit, you guys, for $170. I can't even remember what the sold price was, but you could do the calculation there. And I had $1 into it because at that time our Goodwill outlet was not priced over $3. By the way, love the Goodwill outlet pricing in Miami. I think it's like $1.90 or it's $1 and something per pound. Los Angeles, it's currently $3.19 per pound. So I did not really enjoy thrifting at that Goodwill outlet, but if you want to see that video, I will leave a link to it down below. I have sold, is it Liechtenstein's? Listen, you've seen the tag. I've sold it many times. It actually does really well. It may take a while to sell, but all of these coats that I've sold, they've sold for like over 100, usually $150. That thing was heavy, you guys. I'm sorry, the filming in here is not the best on the clothing, like to show you the actual brands. The store manager and a couple of the bro owners were like really close, so I didn't know if I didn't want them to like get mad at me for filming. How cool are those Betsy Johnson heels? If these were a size 10, they would be on my feet. I thought they were a size 10, but I think, were they a size 10? Why did I not buy those? Oh, Nikki, I would have totally rocked those, you guys, and I am not afraid of a good heel. I think I was telling my bestie there, like, I think I'm going to get those. I didn't get them, though. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Anyways, I actually have decent luck. I'm mad at myself. Present day Nikki is upset watching this footage. I actually have good luck selling Betsy Johnson, you guys. A lot of my reselling friends skip it, but I will say it's not the fastest mover, but her pieces are so unique that there's always that right buyer that buys it from me. I don't know, it sits for a while. Look at these. How cool are those? Those are brand new. Where do you wear those? Like a rave or something? I thought those were so cool. Anything that's glittery or shiny with spikes, of course I gravitate towards. I feel like such a child sometimes. Anyways, if you live in Miami, if you're going to Miami, definitely look this store up. I'm so sorry, I can't remember the name, but it's in like an indoor mall where there's different stores in every store. What? Different businesses in every store. So like in this little mall, there was a bougie, amazing food court, you guys. The food court had a seafood restaurant, they had a Cajun restaurant, they had a bar, they had a coffee shop, a dessert shop, a gift shop. It was like amazing. And the food was stellar. And then in another area, there was this thrift store. And then in another area, I think there was like a doctor's office. It was very fascinating. But definitely, if I was not flying or if I had more time and I could like ship this stuff home, I would have taken my time and checked comps here because they were actually really nice. I don't think they cared that I was filming. But look, they have cassette players. Some of you watching this probably don't even know what a cassette is. That just blew my mind. Like, my children are not going to know what cassettes are. Or a Walkman. Oh, let's not talk about it, you guys. Anyways, jackets, vintage jackets. Definitely coming back here when I go to Miami. I've decided, you guys, if you've seen the Miami video, a lot of you didn't watch it, by the way, you should. I will link it down below. And I told you I wanted to go back to Miami and make it a business trip. I'm making it a business trip, you guys. I'm taking the family, we're going to Miami, and I'm going to thrift for like 4 to 5 days. And we're going to make it a family/business trip. Because I film, I buy inventory, it's work, and I love Miami. So I will keep you posted when that happens. By the way, they had Playboy. I love this place. Definitely a pro store. This is not reselling related at all. So if you're not interested in this type of stuff like beauty and prep, I will put a timestamp to where you can skip to. But for those of you that are interested, I am finally going to restart my lifestyle/beauty channel. I will link it down below. I started it a year ago, you guys, and I literally didn't post anything until I got married 3 weeks ago. So the wedding reel is up there, but I will link it down below. And that's where I'll start posting this content. But some of you have asked, what's the process for getting ready for your live shows? I try to do my nails, not all the time, but today's Juneteenth. It is a rare occasion that I am home completely alone. Children are with grandparents, and husband, which is still wild to say. Only been married 3 weeks. I'm getting used to it. Husband is at work, and so I'm home alone. So I thought I'm going to do like a marathon live sale. I very rarely get to do these during the week because I work full time and I'm off work. My company now recognizes Juneteenth as a national holiday, or I don't know if it's a national holiday, but it's a company holiday. I'm off. So I believe it is a national holiday too, because the bank is closed. So I'm going to enjoy some time and do my nails. I stopped getting my nails professionally done, you guys, during COVID, and then I started again once nail salons opened, and I just got tired. It's very expensive, in my opinion, to get your nails done here. It was costing me, I wasn't even getting stuff like this, you guys. I was just getting like plain one color nails, or like ombre nails, if you know what those are, and it was like $80 every 2 weeks, and I was like, this is ridiculous. Being the thrifty gal that I am, I can't support this. These cost me $7. They last me a minimum of 7 days, you guys, and people always ask me like, oh, well, what if one pops off? You keep this in your purse and you pop on a new one, you guys. They give you so many nails. They give you 28 nails. So usually on like a good week, these will last me 2 weeks. This is that viral nail glue on TikTok. My nails look crazy right now. I'm going to buff them and everything. From TikTok, people say like their nails down for 2 months. I don't know about all of that, but this does keep my nails on longer than the glue they give it to you with. I got my mom onto these nails, although she will say she was doing these well before I was born. But I got her back into them, and she uses the glue that comes with it, and she gets these things to stay on for weeks. I'm pretty sure she still has on the nails that she wore to my wedding, and that was 3 weeks ago. So maybe I'll have her do a tutorial on the other channel. But this is what I do, you guys. I'm sitting on a comforter. I'm going to put something down because I do get kind of messy, but I buff the nails. I got these from Amazon. There are some other brands that I've recently discovered on TikTok. I'm addicted to watching beauty videos on TikTok. And that's what's like re-sparked my want to make like beauty videos again. We're finally through the schmovid, as they say. And I'm just like, okay, I want to get back to the things that make me happy now that we're through all that. So I just felt silly talking about this stuff, when I don't know. But so I've been addicted to watching them, and I've been trying out different brands. I'll link some of this stuff below, all pretty affordable. So that's what I'm going to do before I go live.